Now, I love a really good cup of tea. We're renowned for our love of a cuppa, aren't we?
Yeah, and despite coffee's growing popularity, tea still has a pretty special place in the nation's heart, certainly in the UK, but also in many parts around the world too.
Absolutely. Now, one of the world's leading tea brands is brewing its brand in Europe by launching in the UK. We're talking about TWG. It's based in Singapore and currently operates in 42 countries.
Well, it prides itself on providing a wide range of teas, selling a staggering 800 varieties. See, I've worked my way through about 3, I think.
Yes. Now, these teas come from 46 regions around the world, including some unusual places like New Zealand, Hawaii and Malawi. Well, we have the President, Chief Executive, Co-Founder of TWG with us, Taha Bouqdib. Welcome to Business Live.
Thank you.
And you've brought 4 tubes of different teas. We've already said there's over 800 on offer.
Correct,
from your company.
yes.
And the smell is so strong in this studio. Talk us through them.
Yes, definitely. We have here 4 different kind of tea. This is like the Moroccan Sahara tea that I was inspired from my trip to the south of Morocco.
And you are Moroccan, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Moroccan and I live in Singapore, established the brand in Singapore. But all my trip around the world, I can create different kind of blends, can really have the taste of the country that you travel to.
We were smelling these a little earlier, and it's a shame that our viewers can't smell them as well, because the smell is pretty powerful. And this is one of our 800 varieties.
Definitely.
How do you manage to come up with, to me, tea is tea. You get white tea, green tea and black tea.
Of course.
But there's 800 varieties in your business. How?
Yes. You know, it's like, because I create each blend, means it's like they are all my babies. You know, you cannot forget your babies. You know exactly which one with the different taste, different blend, different spices or flowers. And I think the most important is to have all this kind of tea in one store to make a great trip to anyone can enter to our stores. It's like a great dream of traveling. Without traveling, you can smell the earth of the country that you want to travel to.
The well-known tea brands, though, it's all been a tradition for decades. Many of them are family businesses.
Correct.
They've been around for generations. You were studying to be a lawyer in Paris.
Yes.
You were working on the side for a tea company in Paris just to earn a bit of cash.
Correct.
That's how it started, but you went to Singapore. You have no real background, do you?
Yes. No, do you know, like I spent more than 15 years in Paris in the tea industry to understand exactly how this kind of families, there was important tea to Europe. But for me, the dream, it was to create the most luxurious tea company in the world that have all the tea plantations in one place. You know, like our specialty is to have the finest tea leaves from each tea grower, means that we don't have any intermediary. I travel myself to bring all these teas to...
But this is not cheap. This is high-end stuff. A tube
Definitely.
of that would put me back by £25.
Correct.
I was shocked when you told me that fact in the green room.
We are using the finest tea leaves, means that...
So I'm not going to pick that up in Sainsbury's, am I? I've got to go to Harrods or somewhere like that. What's your demand like?
You know, it's like we have a store in Harrods, and the people...
But are you selling?
Yes. They're really amazing appreciation, because our teas, you don't need to add your milk or your lemon or sugar. You can just drink it exactly how it is, because the quality of the tea leaves, the quality of fruits, flower, they are all natural.
Let's talk about the market more generally. We said in the introduction, huge surge in the popularity of coffee.
Yes.
Is tea becoming more and more niche? We know that green tea sales are going up, but traditional black tea sales have fallen pretty sharply. It's a tough market to be in.
No, definitely. I saw in UK, the tea was fallen like from 2010 to 2016 by 19%. But because I think it's the quality of tea, the people that today, they are very conscious about to have a good quality of tea that they can drink. And this is why the tea time, they will never be the same after TWG Tea is established here in UK.
And just very briefly, where are you going? You've got 800 babies, you've said already.
Exactly.
What's next?
I think next is always to have creation, means even our accessories, it's like our own creation to make the customers always having fun. The tea, it's not anymore, for grandma or grandfather. It's like to have it more fun, the people that they can have a great time to have a cup of tea today.
Well, I do. Every day.
Well, I might try one of these a little later.
Ben's been sniffing these green leaves all morning.
Smell that.
They've got a very strong smell. It is definitely tea. Nothing dodgy going on in the studio.